Dear students, I am your social teacher, MVM School, Yelahanka, Newtown. Children, today's lesson, Political Science First Lesson, our Constitution. In this lesson, teaching point are overviews of the lesson, meaning and importance of Constitution, drafting committee of the Constitution, framing of the Constitution, preamble to the Constitution, and last one, salient features of the Constitution. Children, India had faced many problems after independence. So, firstly, rehabilitating the refugees who migrated from Pakistan, merger of the princely state, that is also one of the main problem, and another one, maintenance of the law and order or the other challenges during the beginning of independence. So, most important person who's the Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, achieved the merger of princely states and provinces with the Indian Union. Even the challenges of framing of constitution in order to enable us to govern the country was also fulfilled. So that is also one of the problem. Now let us know about the structure of our constitution, what is the fundamental rights and fundamental duties, all or we can learn in this lesson. Children, what's the meaning of our constitution? Constitution is a set of rules and regulation guiding the administration of the state. So all the rules and regulation guiding the administration of a state or every country. The recommendation first before, so someone recommendation of the Motilal Nehru committee and take the decision and held the meeting. So National Congress at Karachi in 1931. So all the freedom fighter can sit and discussion, finally can formation of the Constituent Assembly. As per the recommendation of the Cabinet Commission, a Constituent Assembly with Indian members was formed in 1946. So that is only draft. The assembly total members 389 members. After the partition was reduced only to 99 members. The first meeting of new Constituent Assembly was held on 9th December 1946. Next meeting 11th December 1946 under the chairmanship of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So he was a eminent person. Another eminent persons also can join: Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Sarojini Naidu, Sucheta Kripalani. Many, most of the persons can participate in the meeting. Drafting Committee. The Constituent Assembly formed totally 22 committees and 5 subcommittees, so can participate and examine in details all the issue related of the country. So all the problem, what is the problem, so can very observe and can solve the problems also. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of one of the most important committee, so that is drafting committee. First Dr. B.R. Ambedkar only can made a draft of our constitution. Based on this contribution to the forming of the constitution, that's why he is called a chief architect of Indian constitution. The other members of the committee were N. Gopalaswamy Iyengar, Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, K. Munshi, many other eminent statesmen, other most of the important persons also can participate and observe the what are the draft is there, so how to solve the problem, so related to issues, so can prepare draft. So these are the members, drafting committee members. Framing of the constitution. The Constituent Assembly took 11 months and 18 days to complete his work. Children, you think it? So 11 months and 18 days to complete its framing. During the discussion and various problem issue related, especially can examine and overall the British government can issues the some Act 1909 Act, 1919 Act, 1935 Act, 1858 Act, many act. So when was the British can give the parliamentary system, and the American Bill of Rights, social directive principles of Ireland were studied, and some elements those were incorporated. So our most important members can visit to other country, which is the most important issues, someone how to solve this problem. So other countries also can form the constitution, which is important, so we are also adapting the same way. The Indian constitution was approved on 26th November 1949 and came into force on January 26th 1950. This day, so every year also we are celebrating January 26th Republic Day. Children, so every year this is one of the national festival we are celebrate every year January 26th. Preamble to the Constitution. So this is the most important. This is the jewels of our Constitution. The Indian Constitution has combined in itself the best features of different constitution of the world and its own preamble. All the countries, different countries also can different types of preamble is there, but every constitution also own preamble is there. The preamble contains the fundamental policies and the ideals of the constitution. So fundamental policies, so that's the basic policies, that is definitely all the people can follow that. It is the sum of the structure, values and the principles and goals of the constitution. So that is a goals of the constitution, structure, values, principles. So that is the goal of the constitution. It is based on the aspiration and ideals of the people of India. So that is can give the contribution. So the preamble is the part of objective revolution. Objective revolution. So input forward by Jawaharlal Nehru on December 13, 1946 and approved by the Constituent Assembly and January 22nd, 1947. This resolution upholds the nature of India's sovereign, democratic, republic nature, social, economic and political justice for all the people is upheld. So this is our constitution. So we are follow the someone socially, economically, politically. So all the issue related. So all the people also can give respect and follow the rules and regulation. So our preamble is very meaningful. It describes our political system, and so someone key words also is there. It has been described. So our preamble is the jewel of the constitution. So most important scholar K. Munshi also can refer to it as a political horoscope. So this is the political horoscope. We the people of Indian citizens. So this is our constitution of Indian preamble. So you can see the picture, children. So sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republican country. So our country, we the people of Indian, we the people of India. So we can give the respect. So the preamble of the constitution begin, we the people of India. The Indian constitution is formed by the Indians. It strives to fulfill the dream of Indians. All the Indians can fulfill the dreams before. So 200 years can under the rule of Britishers. So now only can republic and can solve the problems also. So that's the dreams, fulfill the dreams of Indians. Sovereign. India is a sovereign country and not under the control of any other countries in the world. So we are sovereign. It is not a part of any bloc. We are not participate in Russia or American bloc. We are cannot joining. It has its own foreign policies. So only our most important person, so Sir Jawaharlal Nehru, can make a foreign policy. So non-alignment policies and 5 year plans. We are accepting 5 year plans. So that is only developing purpose. We are follow the Russian 5 year plan. So we also can apply, and so there's a development purpose only by implementing which the country has achieved a internal and external autonomy. Internal and external autonomy. Socialist. The goal of our constitution is to create a social equality. So can give first all the people, can promote to welfare of all the people in our country. So some directive principles of state policies have been incorporated in the constitution. So 42nd amendment done in 1976. So this amendment can someone land reforms and other progressive economic reforms were introduced. Secular. So our country, especially secular country. The word secular has been incorporated in constitution through 42nd amendment in 1976. All the citizens have been liberty to practice any religion. So that is our wish. We are practice any religion. So our government can give equal status in India. Equal, anyone people can celebrate or follow the any religion. So can give the freedom. Democratic republic. Securing the happiness of everyone is the responsibility of the government in a democracy. So many problems is there. So our government solved every moment and every issues related, and discussing also and examine also every year. So through the universal adult Francis, the fact that our head of the state is the President of India. He is elected for a period of 5 years and prove that our country is a republican country, democratic republican country. So we are selected our representative. We only selected our representative. So that is our rights. Children, salient features of our constitution. Children, so next other topics are dropout. So epidemic, corona epidemic related. So all the 30% of the syllabus can reduce. So salient features of our constitution also cut off, deleted, but only main points only can explain. So this is written and lengthy constitution. Children, our constitution is the written form and word largest, lengthiest constitution. Already we know that. So including fundamental rights, fundamental duties, directive principles of state policies, our main organs. So which is the main organs? Judiciary system, executive system and legislative system. All issues related. So in written form is there. Our constitution consisted of 22 chapters, 8 schedules and 395 articles at the time of 1950 only. Now many amendments, it has become a lengthiest constitution. Now 25 chapter, 12 schedules and 465 articles. So that's why our main features of our constitution, written and lengthiest constitution. So second features, partially flexible and partially rigid constitution. Yes children, our constitution can be easily amended. Is called a flexible or simple constitution. Sometimes our constitution can follow the special procedure for amendment or called rigid or complicated constitution. So that's why our constitution is neither too flexible nor too rigid. Another one features parliamentary form of government. Yes, our constitution provides for the parliamentary system of government. So our country, already we know that sovereign country. So only can selected our representative. So executive is the responsibility of the legislature at the central and state level. The cabinet shall be power as long as it enjoy the confidence of the legislature. So that's why parliamentary form of government, our constitution main feature parliamentary form of government, central government, state government, Vidhana Sabha, Lok Sabha, so can form, that is parliamentary form of government. Republican system, another one, republican system. Our constitution has declared India as a republican country. The head of the country is indirectly elected by the citizens. The president is the constitutional head of the states. So we are selected indirectly. Can understand, children? Next point, federal system. So our constitution provide a federal system of government because our country consists of different languages, castes, race, geographical reason, many other. That's why administrative powers are shared by the central and state government. So already we know that central list, state list and concurrent list. So can dividing. So that is the responsibility only can distribute it. Central list 100 subject, state list 61 subject, concurrent list has 52 subjects. What is central list? So central government only can maintain and solve the problem. So that is 100 subject. State list, so that is 61 subjects. So state government only the responsibility of the issues and problems. Concurrent list, both central government and state government join together, so can solve the problems. So the list is 52. So concurrent list. The Supreme Court possesses the power to solve all the disputes and rising between the center and state with respect any subject related, so can give respect to all the issues. Fundamental rights. So how many fundamental rights is there? 6 fundamental rights, so can given to the people. So rights that constitution has given, the fundamental rights. No law of any government, central or state, any organization can deny these rights. The fundamental rights are taken away from the citizen can directly appeal to the high court. Anyone so can damage our lifestyle, so we are appeal to high court or supreme court. Fundamental duties. Duties are the our responsibilities. Our country mainly 11 fundamental duties have given. So our constitution, a part of the 4th chapter and 51A of our constitution. Through the 86th amendment to the constitution in 2002 has been made, and the duty of the parents to provide compulsory education. So that is a 11th fundamental duty. So every parent's responsibility can give the education to their children, the aged between 6 to 14 years. So this is the main responsibility of the every parents. Directive principles of state policy. Children, directive principles of state policy have been incorporated in 4th schedule of our constitution. So especially we are adapted from the Irish constitution. Irish country can follow the principles of state policies. So our country also can adapt it from the Irish constitution. They are based for the establishment of social and economic equality. Main aim can create into social and economic equality of the people. That's why our country also can formed. The government cannot be questioned by the court of justice if it does not implement them. The government frames new laws, it should pay attention to these principles. So any decision can take our government, so all the people follow the rules and condition, terms and condition. Children, independent and centralized judiciary system. Already we know that. So our judiciary system is independent and centralized. Anyone judgment. So small people or officer or judges or president or prime minister, anyone people, anyone crime can give and take a bold judgment in order to protect the rights of the people. Neither the legislature nor the executive has the right to interfere with the work of the judiciary. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land, and all the high courts or subordinate courts functions under it. So this is the independent and centralized judiciary system. No one person cannot involve the judgment. Single citizen. This is also one of the feature. Our constitution can give the provision for single citizen in order to curb narrow-minded provincialism and promote nationalism. Our country can give rights irrespective of their place of birth or residencies. The legislature possesses of the power to frame rules in this matter, so can give single citizen. We are birth in our country, so every citizen also can follow single citizenship. Birthly adult franchise. The constitution provides for adult franchise system. All the citizens above 18 years of the age may exercise their right to vote and symbolize the sovereign absolute power of the people. So can select our representative. We only selected our representative after the age completed 18 years. Bicameral legislature. Children, our central legislature is called a parliamentary system of government. Our parliament consists two houses. Already you know that, lower house and upper houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. In Karnataka also Vidhan Sabha and Vidhana Parishad. Party system. Already we know that many parties is there, multi-party system. Our government, political parties are the pillar of the democracy. So our country also multi-party system in India. The party which wins the majority of votes in the general election. So finally that selected party members can ruling, whereas the rest will be opposition party. So you can observe the ruling party's duties and responsibilities. Children, other main topics, fundamental rights, fundamental duties also can delete it, and principles of other content, all the three content was deleted. Directive principles of state policy also deleted. So this lesson is completed. I am give the notes, complete the classwork. Thank you.